Here's the problem. E-commerce credit card fraud is more than a liability threat to your company. It's also a revenue threat to your business, because preventing fraud also means turning away grey area customers, because fraud scores generated from fraud systems require you to take the risk, which means you may be forced to reject orders from legitimate customers which may appear fraudulent but are not, like international orders, which often return high fraud scores and do not get approved, preventing a significant revenue stream for your business. So what's the solution? Completely removing the risk of credit card fraud from your company and transferring it to another company that is experienced enough and willing to carry all of the risk by putting their money on the line so you don't have to. How? Through 100% guaranteed e-commerce fraud protection, with 99.8% accuracy in fraud identification, up to 50% more high-risk transaction approvals than other card-not-present fraud prevention companies, and $5,000 of chargeback insurance on every transaction, even on international orders. The solution is assigning your risk to a system that uses intelligent decisioning, learned from human verification patterns, and 165 data point analysis to outsmart fraudsters, accept more legitimate orders, and allow your company to comfortably protect existing revenue streams and open new ones that increase your profit. The solution is eFraud Security. Here's how it works. In under 4 hours, your company can be set up for automatic or manual verification of transactions. Based on threshold rules tailored for your company, you only pay for approved transactions. 97% for automatically approved transactions with a 2-second response rate, or choose a suitable price option for manually approved transactions with 90-minute turnaround during business hours. For example, the largest online internet and watch retailer, according to Inc. 500 magazine, with $30 million in annual revenues, was only able to accept international credit cards after implementing the eFraud Security solution because the insurance guarantee on transactions meant no more risk, which allowed international orders to become a completely new revenue stream, which accounted for 20% or $6 million of additional business. And they met their ROI after only one order, because they only paid for approved transactions, and were able to earn $2 million of business in just 2 days during a worldwide promo campaign, with high risk and international transactions that could not have been approved without eFraud Security. Their annual sales increased by 30%. 20% from international, 10% from newly approved domestic orders, awarding them $9 million in incremental revenue in the first year, all with no risk of fraud and no worry. So ask yourself this. Does it make sense to manage credit card fraud with a simple fraud score where you still carry all of the risk, require your fraud team to bear the weight of increased manual verification, and lose potential profits by not accepting international orders? Or does it make better sense to reduce the manual load on your fraud team by outsourcing difficult transactions to a trusted partner, and increase your revenue potential by accepting risky or international orders, and place all the risk of credit fraud on someone else, so your business transactions are protected, insured, and guaranteed?